In a world defined by grand ambition and towering skyscrapers, some of the most remarkable stories begin not in boardrooms, but on the cracked pavement of forgotten streets. This is the story of three friends and the empire they built from little more than a shared dream. It all started in a neighborhood the city had long since overlooked, a place of faded brick walls and rusted fire escapes. Here, Leo, the visionary, Maya, the pragmatist, and Sam, the charismatic heart of their trio, were inseparable. Their childhood was a tapestry of shared secrets and scraped knees. But as they grew, so did their ambitions. Crowded into a tiny apartment that served as their first headquarters, they fueled their late nights with cheap coffee and an unshakable belief that they could build something better. Their dreams were sketched on pizza boxes and whispered on rooftops, a blueprint for a future that existed only in their minds. The path forward was a relentless climb paved with rejection and doubt. Potential investors saw only their worn-out shoes and lack of formal experience, not the brilliant fire in their eyes. Doors were slammed, phone calls went unreturned, and the pressure mounted with each dwindling dollar. They juggled part-time jobs, pouring every cent they earned into their fledgling company, sacrificing sleep, social lives, and the security of a steady paycheck. There were moments when surrender seemed like the only logical option, when the weight of their own audacity threatened to crush them. Yet, in those darkest hours, their bond became their greatest asset. When one stumbled, the other two were there to lift them up, their collective resolve an unbreakable shield against the world's skepticism. Their turning point arrived not as a sudden lightning strike, but as a quiet, desperate gamble. Faced with imminent failure, they pooled their last remaining funds to enter a small, overlooked tech competition. They worked for 72 hours straight, refining their prototype, a simple but revolutionary app designed to connect local communities. It was a raw, imperfect creation, but it was filled with their heart and ingenuity. To their astonishment, they won. The prize money was modest, but the validation was priceless. It was the first real signal that their crazy dream might not be so crazy after all. That single victory opened a door, just a crack, but it was enough for them to push through. With newfound momentum, they began to build. The tiny apartment gave way to a small office and then a larger one. Their team of three slowly grew into a thriving company, but they never lost sight of where they came from. Leo's vision was now backed by resources, Maya's pragmatism scaled into masterful strategies, and Sam's charisma built a company culture rooted in loyalty and mutual respect. They made a pact to hire people based on passion and potential, not just pedigree, creating a workplace that mirrored the supportive bond they had always shared. Their empire was rising not as a cold corporate monolith, but as a testament to their shared values, its foundation built on the very principles of community and connection their first app had championed. Today, their names are synonymous with innovation and success, their creation a household name across the globe. Yet if you ask them, their greatest achievement isn't the billion-dollar valuation or the gleaming headquarters. It is the enduring friendship that started it all. A bond forged in hardship and strengthened by prosperity. They still meet in the old neighborhood, sharing a meal at the same diner where their dreams first took flight. Three friends who dared to look at a forgotten street and see the foundations of an empire. Their story is more than just a tale of wealth. It is a powerful testament to the extraordinary things that can be built when friendship is the cornerstone.